I'm about to break. I'm about to break without you. No shame, we've gone too deep, and I'll take this pain with me. Hold on to what we keep, all that we sow shall reap, and I'm getting closer to the breakdown, the breakdown. I feel it coming on, brewing inside of my head. I'm about to break. I'm about to break without you. No shame, we've gone too deep. I'll take this pain with me, and I feel it coming on, brewing inside my head. No shame, we've gone too deep. I'll take this pain with me. I feel it coming on, brewing inside of my head. I'm about to break. I'm about to break without you. No shame, we've gone too deep. I'll take this pain with me, and I feel it coming on, brewing inside my head.
Hey, are we on? Rudy, we're about to start. Are we on? Jonathan?
We're on, bro.
We're on. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're on. Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Muy bienvenidos. 421 Breakdown aquí por la noche, aquí a las 8 de la noche, no? Running maybe a minute late this time around. Not that late. Anyways, yeah, dude. We're having a good time here, you know. Shout out to my camaradas, Los Unidos, you know. Estamos el cup, Big Dog. It's a Yeti, Yeti.
Pero como dice Rudy, es Jerry.
It's Jetty.
Yeah.
Yeah, today we're hanging out with my friend Patrick Lee, bro. Patrick Lee has a lot of original songs. We've been in the studio working them, and dude, I wanna start getting you guys to hear, you know, Patrick Lee's country music, bro, because we're gonna go big time. It's gonna go big time, dude. You know, because we're gonna kick some ass and we're gonna take some names, bro. You know what I mean? You know, and so what's up, Patrick? How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's good to be here. I know it rains, but you know, like Luke Bryan says, rain is good because it gives you the corn,
That's
which
right.
makes the whiskey, and pues ya sabes, man. You know.
I know, dude. I'm happy that you're able to make it. I mean, since we're in the studio, we're in constant communication and stuff, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and the guys that were supposed to show up today was their older guys, dude. So
Okay.
it gets and the weather, you know how it is, bro. And things happen.
Hey, man, I'm happy to be here, dude.
I know, dude.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah, dude. And these are the opportunities where we got to take advantage.
Exactly.
You know, Patrick, because we got to push your music, bro, as much as we can. So people out there, dude, check out Patrick, dude. It's an acoustic set, but it's all original songs, dude.
Yeah.
You know. So and eventually we'll talk about how they became about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your original songs. I hope you don't mind, Patrick, talking about.
No, man. Actually, I'm pretty excited because I just actually bought this guitar. It's a Martin.
I know, dude.
And I'll tell you, bro, man, I'm very happy with it, dude. I'm very happy with it, man. And it really kind of allows me to really
express yourself.
Yeah, man. You know, especially during the acoustic shows. And so, of course, being known as a bass player también, you know, it's I love that too, man. I just love entertaining people, performing, getting in front of people, and just, you know, trying to, you know, give life to them, you know, and, you know, for whatever they might be going through.
I
or
think
whatever.
Rudy's wearing the wrong shirt because he should be wearing the shirt.
The shirt. You see what I mean? Somebody always says to hate, bro. Like, chingado. But nah, dude. I would. What I like is your songs have meanings, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't get a whole lot of that. You know what I mean? Yes, we got a lot of songs, and they have this little nice, cute riffs. You know, that are catch our ear, and we like them. But you know, writing songs that have a true meaning behind. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, like the songs you've been, you know, writing also recently and stuff like that, dude, that have a meaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I since my brother passed away, I've actually been writing a lot, and I found myself at the table one day, you know, just being emotional and stuff, and I just started writing. Sometimes when I write something, it'll probably start off as a poem or something, the way I'm feeling, but then it evolves into a song. And but man, when it comes from your soul, your spirit, and I like writing about. I mean, sometimes even putting yourself in a situation where, because we're writers, we're naturally writers, and it doesn't matter whether you're a beginner or advanced or whatever. Anybody can write a song if you know how to, you know the format and everything.
How to structure it,
I've just been really fortunate, man, to write about basically a lot of my life and the things that I've gone through, that other people, it might resonate with other people too, you know? And, but I just love entertaining, man. I posted one time, just recently actually, man, ever since I was a toddler, that I really knew already that I wanted to be an entertainer, because my mother, she'd vacuum the house and she'd have her records playing. And also watching American Bandstand on Saturdays. And
with what was his name?
Hey, dude, Dick Clark, bro.
Dick Clark, that's
Dick
right.
Clark, and
Casey Kasem.
Yeah, and she'd be playing her records, and I pretend that I was sitting on the edge of the couch, you know, playing the keyboard, and it's just musically, man. I mean, it didn't really hit me until after I graduated high school, because in high school, or through my school years, especially through junior and high school, all I did was lift weights and play football, run track, you know, date girls, you know, and I mean, you know, the usual things that we do, right?
Right, yeah.
And so, but man, when it hit me, like, it was just waiting. And so there's that old saying, you know, something chooses you instead of you choosing it.
Yeah.
Well, this chose me, and I'm just, come hell or high water, you know, mud or solid ground, man, I've stuck with it. And so yeah, man, I'm very, very fortunate to, it's not an easy life, but it is a life that is worth doing, because you're giving yourself to the world, basically.
To the world, yeah, definitely.
Through song, you know, you're putting out something into the universe, really, that's positive, man, and we need that, you know, so.
Yeah, like even myself, Patrick, as a kid, you know, I was an altar server here at Holy Family, here in the barrio, dude. And I started being an altar server, you know, there at church, maybe since I was like 6, 7 years old, bro. And there at the old church, where they would have our vestments, where I would put our altar server vestments, there was a couple of boxes that had microphone cables and a couple of microphones, and I wanted them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a kid, and I knew that
it got your interest.
Yeah, you know, I mean, this is before I even played an instrument, you know, where like I knew that I wanted to have microphones, and I wanted to have microphone cables, you know, to the point that right now, dude, I have chingos of microphone cables and microphones, you know, but I knew that that's what I wanted as a kid, you know, that music was going to be my life, you know what I mean? And I, since like you said, it chose me. I didn't choose it. It chose who I am today. You know what I mean?
I mean, and really looking back too, man, I mean, growing up, my parents, you know, weren't always together. And a lot of the time, my mother had a hi-fi, which is a record player, but a big one. And so we didn't have a TV. So a lot of times we would be, I'd just watch, I'd watch the record go around while listening to it, you know, and at that time it was, you know, because I like all kinds of music, man. So in those days, it was the Bee Gees, Atlanta I mean, I'm probably a lot of people probably know these bands that are my age, real
Yeah, yeah.
Atlanta Rhythm Section, uh, but just a whole bunch of great music. And I just sit there and watch. My sisters too, you know, they love music and stuff, and but it basically really kind of kept me, and my mother too, kept me in a straight line because I could have easily deviated from it
Right, right, yeah.
and done other things. But I'm very, very appreciative for everything that comes my way, and whether it feels good or it doesn't feel good, because you can always take something from something.
Yeah.
And in our business, you know, as writers, we take something and we give it life, and hopefully that it resonates with other people. So
Right, yeah. And the goal here is to open doors, Patrick.
Yeah.
You know, with your original music, dude. You know, we got to take it to the world. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
the goal. You know, I'm fortunate to be drumming with you. You know what I mean? You know,
oh, dude, man,
and,
you've
and
been, you know, man, you've been such a blessing to me too, and as all the musicians out there, man, and I, you know, giving shout outs to, man, there's just a lot of them, dude.
oh yeah, there's so many out there. You
You
know,
know-
especially Chale. We love you, Chale.
I know. He gets a little vulgar, man, so that's pretty much why we don't have him here today. Ah, no, I'm just kidding.
Right, right. Because you know how he is, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
No, dude. I think you know how we're so we want to be precise in
Yeah.
how we're recording everything,
Mhm.
and being able to have Chale, you know, introduce his ad-libbing, you know what I mean, and what he does.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I think it really gives it another feel of things, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, in the country world, you know, the country life, you know.
Yeah, you know,
So-
he as all the musicians that I know are my musical brothers, and that's something that Charlie will always tell you, that he says,
Yeah.
you know, these are my musical brothers, and everyone is great, everyone is different, and everyone is great, man. It's just I'm just been really blessed, man, to be surrounded by those kinds of, you know, people that share the same thing, because our goal in life is to put out music that means something to someone that doesn't play an instrument but loves music or wants
Yeah.
to learn how to play. So we want to inspire them to do that, you know.
Right, right.
And but I'm very, very fortunate, man, and I give God all the, you know, there's times when I look at my life and I'm like, man, I'm like, man, I shouldn't be here today. And but I'm very thankful to him. I'm especially thankful to my mother, who I lost a couple of months ago, and I miss her dearly. But I know she's watching, and I've actually experienced some things, man, where I thought, well,
Yeah,
Mom,
you know, your mom has
dude,
done a lot of weird stuff for you.
Mom, are you behind this? You know, because you know, but it's just been really, it's an amazing journey. Life is amazing, dude.
Yeah.
It really is, man.
Are you gonna do Lahoma for us today or no?
No.
It's not one of the.
Well, I
songs.
don't know. I don't know, dude. You know what, man?
I did.
Maybe I should,
You
because
know-
you know why? Because I think it's a great song, man, and it's
Look, it's a
and-
great song, and
she's
honestly,
a great-
dude, I really feel that your mom wants to keep you on your toes.
oh man,
You know what I mean? Your mom is, you know, she
Yeah.
wants you to
yeah,
to feel love and to be able to smile too at the same time, because you live the moment. You know what I mean? And you got to smile.
There's been a lot of moments, man.
But you know what I mean? It's awesome, bro. I wish people. I don't know how much you're willing to let people know, but dude, the story, dude, it's awesome, bro. It's awesome.
You know, man, when something comes your way and you're able to take the initiative, sometimes it's the right time and sometimes it's not. And but like I said, you always take something from it, and you always try to be understanding and whatever. It's a good song, man.
It's a
And
great song.
You know, it was inspired by someone that truly means a lot as a friend and as also as a crush,
A
and
crush, yeah,
everything,
yeah.
man. But I thank her for it, and I.
You know, when
It's-
when you get that $1 million check, you just send her a text message. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
dude. So
Mhm.
come on, dude. Let's give us a performance.
You got
Give
it,
us,
man.
give us.
I'm
got
gonna do about 4 or 5 songs. If that's cool.
That's cool, bro. Dude.
Thanks, brother. I'll be right back.
All right, let's do it. Come on, ready? Patrick's ready. So this past weekend, guys, we gigged this past weekend, and Rudy was on drums.
I'm not a part of We Guys. I'm excluded when they do.
Ah,
that
dude, you
stuff.
were there the whole night, dude. What the hell are you talking about?
I was invited to go and drink, and there wasn't drinks, so I had to go and bring drinks.
Chingas de vato. Tell that to your Uncle Richard.
Oh, you're the one that said they were going to.
No, I said come over, bro. I said let's hang out. You
liar,
know.
bro, liar.
Anyway, so we gig Saturday. We're hanging out.
No. The best part is, I get there, and JJ's mad because Joaquin locked them out, and these guys didn't want to open the door because the presentation was going on. Like, we can't open the door; it makes too much noise. He's all pissed off. And I thought you'd been there for like, it's only been 5 minutes. And they just got locked out right now. Like, we've already been 30 minutes outside.
They were like 30 minutes outside. Yeah, JJ just needs to get over it, Dude, you're going in and out. What the fuck are you going in and out for? The shit starts at 8 o'clock. Like, what the hell, dude? So I said, I even texted him, you need to wait. You know what I mean? And you can't put it on Joaquin. Joaquin's 11 years old.
Yeah,
But anyways, we had a good time out there. I know Nene had a good time out there.
dude. So my brother doesn't really play congas, but he plays congas with them for fun. His hand was so hinchado, bro.
I know, right?
It looked like he was wearing a glove.
Wear the glove, and he would fucking whack the fuck out of conga, and I put synthetic skins on it, so it sounded pretty good, bro. It sounded pretty good, So we had fun this past weekend. What did we do Friday? We did something on Friday too. Oh yeah, we worked at TSC. We had some work at TSC and stuff like that.
You know. Not me.
Not you. No.
I was busy acquiring more gear from auctions.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Anyways, this coming week, we'll be working. We'll be doing.
Lots of 4th of July stuff.
Yes, we'll be working. Anyways, but no, we were. You guys went yesterday. You
We went to
yeah, you went to Tequila's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went out to
It started
Tequila's.
raining so bad.
Yeah, the rain's been bad.
To go do a couple of diagnoses and some repairs.
Oh, dude, you know what, dude? I went to Louis last night with Crystal, and they have carrot cake, bro.
That's new.
That's new.
And it's not even Easter.
Dude, está pero really good, bro. Like, I was impressed. They make the cake there, dude, at Louis, dude. So shout out to Orlando. Joe Rico out there. The cake is chingon, dude. I was like so impressed, dude. I really liked it out there, dude. So hey, you guys want to try some awesome carrot cake? Also their smash burger is awesome there at Louis. Of course, Joe has I think it's from 4 to 9 p.m. He has the what do you call it?
The buffet?
The buffet, dude. The fish. What do you call it? The seafood buffet. Ya me falla. So it was awesome out there. I really, really enjoyed it with the fish tacos. You guys ready? So, anyways, when we get back, we'll talk about our events coming up. We're doing Freedom Fest in Harlingen that we're working at. We are doing also on Friday. We're doing Panteon Fest at the Broken Sprocket. So shout out.
Say it right, Rudy. The way you say it.
What?
You don't say Pantheon. You say Pantheon.
Pantheon. And also,
This guy
anyways,
comes up with random words. Not random words, but his own articulation for.
nunca no gano.
I like this one. So it sounds pretty cool. So I said say it.
All right. Anyways, Panteon Fest. And we are going to also do 4th of July at the island, at the amphitheater.
Cameron County Amphitheater.
Yeah, the Cameron County Amphitheater. We'll be out there Friday, July 4th. DJ Kane will be there.
You have a long lineup up there.
Yeah, dude, it's a long lineup. Yeah, it's exaggerated. It starts at 2 p.m. out there. And at Freedom Fest, it starts at 5. And then after, the day after, the 5th, we have some privates. And we also, there's going to be also a DJ happening. A DJ Oli will be outside of Louis performing out on the stage, outdoor
Ollie
stage.
Mix.
Ollie Mix will be out there. There at Louis back there. We'll be out there also.
And the
setting
least
up the
important
production.
part, the least important part of that day is Rudy Jr.'s birthday that day.
Yeah, it's Rudy's birthday.
This guy, you forget to mention it.
Oh shit, bro, he has to work, bro. Yeah, ese pedito que it's my birthday. I ain't gonna do fuck no, dude. Life is. I never had it in my life. My birthday. Anyways, we'll celebrate it. We'll celebrate it Sunday night, dude. Celebrate it. We'll have a cookout Sunday night for Rudy's birthday. Anyways, without further ado, guys, Patrick's ready, and let's do it. Are we ready, Jonathan?
Yeah.
We're good. We're good. All right. Without further ado, guys, with you, Patrick Lee and his original songs, bro. Hit it, buddy.
This song's called I'll Be Your Johnny If You Want to Be My June. Oh, yeah. Hey there, pretty baby, don't you know there's nothing more that I'd rather do than walk around our hometown hand in hand with a baby or two. There's a little church just down the road. Now what do you say? Come on, let's go. Make my dream come true and say you'll be all mine. And I'll be your king, and you can be my queen. And just like country music royalty, we can reign together forever and ever. I'll be your George, and you can be my Tammy. There's no other woman that I'd rather marry. I wanna be F-O-R-E-V-E-R with you. Oh yeah. I'll be your Waylon, and you can be my Jesse. I'll be your outlaw, and you can arrest me. I wanna be forever locked up with you. Yes, I do. There's no ring of fire I won't walk through. I'll be your Johnny, and you can be my June. Hey there, pretty baby, don't you know there's nothing more that I'd rather do than walk around our hometown hand in hand with a baby or two. There's a little church just down the road. Now what do you say? Come on, let's go. Make my dream come true and say you'll be all mine. And I'll be your king, and you can be my queen. And just like country music royalty, we can reign together forever and ever. Yeah. I'll be your George, and you can be my Tammy. There's no other woman that I'd rather marry. I wanna be F-O-R-E-V-E-R with you. Oh yeah. I'll be your Waylon, and you can be my Jesse. I'll be your outlaw, and you can arrest me. I wanna be forever locked up with you. Yes, I do. There's no ring of fire I won't walk through. I'll be your Johnny, and you can be my June. Yeah. You can be my June. And I'll be your king, and you can be my queen. And just like country music royalty, we can reign together forever and ever. I'll be your George, and you can be my Tammy. There's no other woman that I'd rather marry. I wanna be F-O-R-E-V-E-R with you. Yes, I do. I'll be your Waylon, and you can be my Jesse. I'll be your outlaw, and you can arrest me. I wanna be forever locked up with you. Yes, I do. There's no ring of fire I won't walk through. There's no ring of fire I won't walk through. There's no ring of fire I won't walk through. For you, girl, I'll be your Johnny. I'll be your Johnny. I'll be your Johnny. Oh yeah. and you can be my June. Oh yeah, that little tune right there is called I'll Be Your John If You Want to Be My June. And I actually wrote that song watching well, I guess I was watching Walk the Line. And I was inspired to write that song right there. And I know there's been many, many songs written about Johnny and June. But I thought I'd throw my hat in the ring. And this next song is for all the drinkers out there, for all my buddies. This one's going out to Rudy. He's probably back there drinking right now. A little song called Get Your Drink On. Here we go. There's a hole in the wall that's just outside of town, and it's where I love to go when I want to have fun and get loud. Now whether I crawl or walk, it'll never be too far. No, nothing's ever gonna keep me from going to the bar, so I can get my drink on. I'll be shaking up my blues before too long. I'll be singing me a new song. I'll be kicking up my boots till the break of dawn. And even then I'm gonna turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose. I'll be loose as a goose with my drink on. Hey, I'm gonna get my drink on. Yeah. Gonna find me a woman who's wearing Dukes and Daisy Dukes. And if I'm lucky enough, maybe she'll let me have a dance or two. Now whether I crawl or walk, it'll never be too far. No, nothing's ever gonna keep me from going to the bar, so I can get my drink on. I'll be shaking up my blues before too long. I'll be singing me a new song. I'll be kicking up my boots till the break of dawn. And even then I'm gonna turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose. I'll be loose as a goose with my drink on. Hey, I'm gonna get my drink on. Yeah. Look at guitar now. I'm gonna find me a woman who's wearing Boots and Daisy Dukes. And if I'm lucky enough, maybe she'll let me have a dance or two. Now whether I crawl or walk, it'll never be too far. No, nothing's ever gonna keep me from going to the bar, so I can get my drink on. I'll be shaking up my blues before too long. I'll be singing me a new song. I'll be kicking up my boots till the break of dawn. Even then I'm gonna turn it on, turn it up, turn me loose. I'll be loose as a goose with my drink on. Hey, I'm gonna get my drink on. Oh, I'm gonna get my drink on. Hey, I'm gonna get my drink on. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get my drink on. Oh yeah, for all the drinkers out there, thank you. Thank you so much. This next song right here is a little song that I wrote some time back, and the character in the song is about a guy who became a dad but didn't know, and his girlfriend was trying to get him to walk a straight line, so to speak, but he wasn't willing to listen, so she left him, and he unknowingly didn't know that she was going to have his baby. So this song is called Making My Way Across Texas, and it goes something like this. A year ago, with tears in her eyes, she came to me. Actually, you know what? Let's do this other song right here. This song right here is a little tune about my grandfather and me. It goes something like this. Well, from a small border town is where I'm from, where my granddaddy Pat took me under his wing after my daddy left home. Yeah, we'd ride around listening to his old pickup radio. It's how he started me off by turning me on to Cash, Haggard and Jones. Now Cash, Haggard and Jones, I was singing Ring of Fire by the time I was 7 years old. Cash, Haggard and Jones, by the time I was 15, Mama Tried was my theme song. And at 20, I was revving up my Chevy to the races on. Hey, thank God I was raised by my granddaddy Pat on Cash, Haggard and Jones. Thank God I was raised on Cash, Haggard and Jones. Well, I set out one day to make myself a big star. I loaded my truck, took all of my songs, and a beat-up guitar. As I was leaving, I thought back to my grandpa and his radio, and how he started me off by turning me on to Cash, Haggard and Jones. Now Cash, Haggard and Jones, I was singing Ring of Fire by the time I was 7 years old. Cash, Haggard and Jones, by the time I was 15, Mama Tried was my theme song. And at 20, I was revving up my Chevy to the races on. Hey, thank God I was raised by my granddaddy Pat on Cash, Haggard and Jones. Thank God I was raised on Cash, Haggard and Jones. Let's break it down. Hang on. Now Cash, Haggard and Jones, I was singing Ring of Fire by the time I was 7 years old. Cash, Haggard and Jones, by the time I was 15, Mama Tried was my theme song. And at 20, I was revving up my Chevy to the races on. Hey, thank God I was raised by my granddaddy Pat on Cash, Haggard and Jones. Thank God I was raised on Cash, Haggard and Jones. Thank God I was raised on Cash, Haggard and Jones. 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 Oh yeah, a little song I wrote about me growing up with my grandfather. And in those days, they played a lot of Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard and George Jones on the radio and in the pickup truck. So it was a lot of fun riding around with him. And this next song right here, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. This is for all the couples out there. A little something called A Glimpse of You. And kind of like a little wedding song, if you will. And goes something like this. I never saw you coming. You came from out of nowhere, and I was minding my own business, living life without a care. It was the last thing on my list of things to do. I wasn't looking for love, and then I caught a glimpse of you. I was a man who had a plan, who never once would let anything stand in the way of the things he wanted or needed to do. The whole world was gonna be mine, but then on one full moonlit night, all that took a backseat when I saw you. And after that, nothing, and I mean nothing, girl, was above you. I never saw you come in. You came from out of nowhere, and I was minding my own business, living life without a care. It was the last thing on my list of things to do. I wasn't looking for love, but then I caught a glimpse of you. And without fear of rejection, I walked up to you. Now it'll be 1 year, 3 months, and 5 days since that fateful night in June. And as we stand here in front of everyone's eyes, you'll take me as your man, and you I'll take as my wife. Oh yeah. I never saw you come in. You came from out of nowhere, and I was minding my own business, living life without a care. It was the last thing on my list of things to do. I wasn't looking for love, but then I caught a glimpse of you. I wasn't looking for love, but then I caught a glimpse of you. I wasn't looking for love, but then I caught a glimpse of you. I caught a glimpse of you. That's when I fell for you. Yeah. I caught a glimpse of you. Oh yeah, a little tune for all the couples out there. Thank you so very, very much. This next song right here is a song that Rudy mentioned earlier, a little tune I had written for a really good friend of mine, and I always told her that I was going to write a song using her name, and so this song is called Lahoma, and so it goes something like this. Hey there, pretty girl, you're turning my whole world downside up. You've got me losing my mind each and every time I see you walking up. And with your sun-kissed hair and legs that go from here to there, it's easy to see what I mean when I say that you're the envy of every girl in town and every one of my dreams. Oh yeah. Oh, Lahoma, wanna take you home up, wanna take you home with me. I wanna hold you in my arms while we count the stars on my ceiling. Oh, Lahoma, wanna take you home up, I wanna make you all mine. There's nothing more that I'd rather do. I wanna make you my wife. Hang on. There's a little rumor going around town you might be a Venus, goddess of love, 'cause you can make any sane man go crazy and make the strongest of them turn into mud. I was taught that God created the heavens and the earth when I was just a boy in school, but I like to believe of all of his creations, his best is you. Yeah. Oh, Lahoma, wanna take you home up, wanna take you home with me. I wanna hold you in my arms while we count the stars on my ceiling. Oh, Lahoma, wanna take you home up, I wanna make you all mine. There's nothing more that I'd rather do than to make you my wife. Hang on now. Yeah. There's a little rumor going around town you might be a Venus, goddess of love, 'cause you can make any sane man go crazy and make the strongest of them turn into mud. I was taught that God created the heavens and the earth when I was just a boy in school, but I like to believe of all of his creations, his best is you. Oklahoma, wanna take you home, wanna take you home with me. I wanna hold you in my arms while we count the stars on my ceiling. Oklahoma, wanna take you home, I wanna make you all mine. There's nothing more that I'd rather do than to make you my wife. There's nothing more that I'd rather do than to make you my wife. Oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah, thank you all so much, everybody. I'm gonna do one more song for you. And this song is a little tune I wrote many years ago. And it goes something like this. It's my very, very first song that I ever wrote. And it was a song about rattlesnake boots. So it goes like this. Well, I've got rattlesnake boots and they're out of control. Make me want to dance till the cows come home. They got me stomping tonight, twirling all them ladies like there's no inside. Make me want to dance till my face turns blue. Well, I'm kicking it up in my rattlesnake boots. Well, my rattlesnake boots have a mind all their own. If I wasn't wearing them, they'd probably dance on their own. They got me stomping tonight, twirling all them ladies like there's no inside. Make me want to dance till my face turns blue. Well, I'm kicking it up in my rattlesnake boots. My rattlesnake boots are one of a kind. Kicking it up each and every night. Look out, everybody, give me some room. You all stand back. Here come my rattlesnake boots. Hang on, y'all. Well, my rattlesnake boots are one of a kind. Kicking it up each and every night. Look out, everybody, give me some room. You all stand back. Here come my rattlesnake boots. Here come my rattlesnake boots. Here come my rattlesnake boots. Hang on. Oh yeah, guys, thank you all so much, everybody. I really appreciate you all. And I've got plenty more songs. But it was a lot of fun doing this, and I'm going to go back there and sit with the boys. Thanks.
Already. Eh? That's what we're looking for. Originals, bro. Gotta be original, bro. That La Homa song is a... We recorded it, bro. Ya salió la rola, la tenemos la rola, pero pues, we're recording a whole album, bro. Tabule, bro. It's a good song, bro. It's a good song. Country music, here we come. Eh? Country world. Oh, dude, hold on. Shout out to Picasso. Picasso's watching. Juan Picasso, dice, Patrick's songs are awesome. Our friend Juan Picasso said that. Saludos al Rob Gracia, who's watching. He said, what's up, guys? He said, well said, Pat.
Ya sabes, Juanito, Mr. Longoria.
Mr. Longoria, Juanito Longoria. Saludos a camarita. Millie is watching. Que dice que guapo mi John. ¡Oh! Te traen bien cortito, cabrón. STX Academy of Rock. That's Charles Herrera, right?
Charles Herrera.
Yeah. Shout out. You know, he says, how's it going, guys? And then he goes, Gabriel Recio. I don't know who he is. He says, way to go, Patrick.
He's a drummer, and he's a good friend.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, what I thought? La Homa? I gotta take you home. Ah! No, hey, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Well, you know, man, it's good songs are good songs, you know, and that's
indeed,
how,
bro.
That's
indeed.
how I roll, you know. So
yeah, dude. It's
I'm always fortunate to have really great inspiration to write. So it's always good, man.
What did he bring in?
You lowered the volume down, or what'd you do? What? Oh, okay.
From the gig he did.
Why do you do it like so? I don't do it.
You know, a lot of these songs, man, were just written. Believe it or not, a couple of them were just written. So, if I almost stammered a little bit, man, it's because they're quite brand new, and but it's the feeling of just being in front of the camera and your back is against the wall and you got nothing else, but you've got to just like go through.
Yeah,
and,
you gotta start getting used to it, Pat.
You know,
You gotta start getting used to it, bro.
man, you know, with all the great musicians I play with, man, you would think that I mean, I love being on stage, man, and it's what I live for, you know, especially with all the guys that I'm able to jam with, and I've been very blessed to meet you, and also a shout out to Robert, you know, and all the guys, man. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, Rob le pega el pinche studio también, bro.
Yeah, dude.
He's whacking it hard, bro.
Yeah, Robert's
know?
Robert's a brother, man, and just, you know, Charlie.
Robert has your
Chris.
band. You'll see him at Tequilas.
Yep.
And you'll see him at Laguna Bob's.
Mm-hmm.
So Rob también jala todo el tiempo.
Oh yeah, dude.
And you're at Wannawanas
On Sundays.
on Sundays.
Yeah, Fridays I'm at Divots at the golf clubhouse, which has been really cool. It's almost like the movie Caddyshack.
Right,
and,
right, yeah.
You know, so that's always cool, man. I love those guys. And then Saturday, of course, with the incomparable Mr. Chris Rivera.
Yes, Chris
And-
Rivera, of course. Shout out to Chris
Yeah.
Rivera.
Which, by the way, we're playing this coming Saturday at that thing in Weslaco. I think it's in Weslaco.
I saw it on the radio. I heard it on the radio.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It did come out. I did.
You probably know more about it than I do. So, and then Sundays, of course,
At
they're
Wannawanas.
Wannawanas, man. So
You do your solo set at the beginning, and then you play with the 200 ducks afterwards.
no, it's not the 200 ducks, brother. It's the chanclas.
Oh, the chancla. That's
Yeah.
right. The chancla. That's right.
Yeah, you're confusing me with Charlie. But no, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, I just love writing songs, man. And you can take something from everything, you know. And
But I noticed that
you put yourself out there, so it's
you're
good.
writing, or you're the style that you are. You know that when you're thinking country music.
I'm thinking country music, but I'm also thinking arena friendly, which
Exactly.
is what you want.
Right.
You know, I mean, listening to honky tonk music in honky tonks is the ultimate, but playing in arenas, man, is the goal, and it should be the goal of everyone. And you try to write music that really is able to push, you know, that pushes a lot of air and fills stadiums, and that's really where we all want to be.
That's our goal. That's our goal.
That's the goal, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, man, I'm real easygoing. I learned a long time ago, man. Just be cool, you know, and lo que viene viene, and you just go right through it if you can. And so yeah.
No, it's awesome, man. No, I mean, and you know, I'm hoping in the next couple of months we'll finish this album that we're working with.
Right.
You know, that's the plan, dude. You know what I mean? I see all these originals, you know, and I at least 5 of them are going to be hits, bro. We just got to push them out there, dude. And
I mean, there's so many, dude, that quite frankly, man, I almost had I lost my train of thought there for a bit, and I was like, no, let's do this other song, man. You know, so, but I'm very proud of all of them, dude. I've always taken songs from everything and anything, and sometimes, whether you know it or not, you're putting yourself in a situation where, as writers, you know, we need to be inspired, you know. So sometimes you're putting yourself out there,
right.
and whatever comes from it is going to come as a song, and for good or for bad, you know. So
Well,
that's
check it
the
out,
whole
dude.
thing,
Your sister Maggie Garza. He says hi to my brother Patrick from all his sisters.
yeah,
Yeah,
I've got a lot of them.
I got a lot of sisters. Yeah, you were the only boy.
Yeah, I was the oldest and the only one, and I love all of them, man.
Ah, huevo.
There's 4 of them, and I love each and every one of them. You know, as you grow through life, you know, your love for your family increases, and because you realize the time is short.
Yeah.
And you're reminded of that every once in a while. So the most important thing right now is whether, you know, with your parents, whether you have your mom or your dad or whatever, it won't be easy. But then again, that's what they were told when they brought you into the world.
Yeah.
You know, bringing a baby is not going to be easy, but they did it. And at this, it's almost like it's a reverse type of thing, you know, where they brought you in as a baby, and now they're becoming babies, and you have to watch over them.
Yeah, no, we're
And,
living. I'm living it. You know.
Yeah.
Right before I came out here, I mean, I was with my dad at the hospital. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just.
I have a lot
life,
of friends
you
of mine that have told me, you know, that they've really thought a lot of me because my mother and I chose to have my mother with me.
Yeah.
You know, and there were times, you know, you're going to drop the ball, man. It's natural. You try not to. You try to be perfect as you can be, but you're going to falter every once in a while. And I've learned recently to kind of not focus on all, because as there's billions and billions and billions of beautiful moments, and then there's those few hundred, if you will, of when you drop the ball. And it seems like when you lose a parent, that's all you focus on is like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have done this, or I should have, you know, and those things are really irrelevant because your parents don't want you to focus on things like that. You know, they want you to continue to live, and they want you to continue to thrive in life. And speaking for myself, I was very fortunate and honored and privileged to have had the mother that I had. And she was exceptional, just like every woman, every mom is an angel. They are, and you know, it's they're the lifeline, man, to heaven, if you really think about it. Because my mother was a prayer warrior, and I know she prayed for me millions of times, as she did for my family, and just an amazing woman, man. And you know, you take every day by day, you know, moment by moment. And but I'm just very fortunate and blessed to have the outlets that I have, which is music and the shows and the experiences that I've experienced in order to write music. And so yeah, it's always trying to be open to what your surroundings. So
yeah, here Charles Herrera said Pat is amazing. His originals tell a story.
Yeah. I he's an amazing guitar player.
Yeah, he is.
That guy's an amazing guitar player, man. He really is. And so I always tell him that, and because we play in a band together, and he's an exceptional guitarist. He really is, man.
Charlie just posted too. Love you, my brothers, Rudy and Patrick Lee. He goes, thanks for including me in your all's recording project. You better count on, because you know, you're gonna be our lifeline one of these days.
We're trying to get him to bring the donuts, the pizza, so
the pizza or something. You know? Charlie, I can make it more easier for you. I have the guitar there for you. I have everything for you. All you gotta do is show up.
I know, man. That's all he's got to do. You know.
I know, but you know what? I see my dad, you know, in the shape he's in and stuff like that, and you know, I hope you don't mind, Charlie, that you know you take care of your parents. You know what I mean? And just like you did, you know, with your mom and stuff, and you know, it's difficult, bro. It's you know, sometimes things come up, you know, like, you know, and dude, I gotta take care of Dad. You know, I gotta use those moments when I'm working where I do have to leave. You know,
sure. And
you know, so I totally understand him, dude. I know where he's at, and you know where you were at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, if you had to go to work, you had a gig, that's your job. You have to go, just like a normal person, you know. But any other,
and you know, you're always you're sometimes in a rush. But the thing that I can honestly tell you is that I never ever wanted to leave her behind. If she stayed behind, it's because she needed to, or she wanted to. She really wanted to, or maybe the place that I was playing in wasn't really as accommodating to her. But never did I ever leave her behind, you know, willingly. And
I know, dude. She was out there at the you know, at the Los Fresnos rodeo with you.
Yeah, that's right, man.
You know,
and so it's, you know, I'm just really fortunate to have had her as my mother. So yeah.
And honestly, you know, I wish we could talk about it, dude, because it's so, you know, the Lahoma story, the Lahoma But you know what? We won't talk about it. We won't.
No, it's cool, man. I mean, it's
I just think
it's-
the situation. Your mom has intervened because she's up there in heaven with God, and I go. At least just one time, God let little Patrick.
look, that, what can I say?
Think about it. Dude.
It was
The moon.
experiences come, and
Yeah.
you write about them, and sometimes it is what it is, and
stars align.
You kind of
You gotta remember.
you kind of go with it, and I mean, I really don't know what to say, to be honest with you, about that. Quite frankly, everything, like I said, you take something, and for a writer, you make something from it, and
right.
to just honor, the situation or the experience, and so yeah.
Yeah. One of these days, we'll. Once it's already a hit, then you'll talk about it.
There's a lot of hits, man.
I know,
there's a lot of hits,
but I'm talking
bro.
about this specific.
But I know
one.
you like that song because it's a brand new one, and it's pretty catchy. So yeah.
And it's a true story, and to me, we need truth around. The world needs truth, and the world needs feelings. You know what I mean? True feelings, true hard, warm feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Any more text
Charlie,
messages?
Charlie goes, La Homa, my happiest song.
Oh shoot! Okay,
Yeah, you see,
all right.
Dude,
Cool. Like I
don't
said,
get me wrong. I mean,
like I said,
John Deere is a great song, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That's another hit.
Yeah.
And kicking ass and taking names. Are we gonna get to hear that one today, or
We can do that one, man. We can do that one too, man. Like I said, I can write something and it's going to resonate with someone. Like you like La Homa, the song, and there's a lot of other tunes, man, that resonate with people, and I'm very proud of everything that I've written. I'm very proud of it, and so that's what I do. It's what I was.
that's what you do? Yeah,
that's what I do. So yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah.
So what's going on, Pat? You gonna give us another set of songs or what, man?
Yeah, most definitely, brother. What do you want? Another 2 or 3, 4, 5?
If you could do 4 songs, that'd be great for me, bro.
Yeah.
And if you can do kicking ass and taking names, bro.
I think so, bro. I think so.
What I mean?
Man.
Because
Yeah.
dude, that's another freaking hit.
Yeah.
That's another hit right there, dude.
You know
In the country world, bro. I mean, you're gonna take them up by storm.
Yeah. Shout out to all the everyone out there trying to do the same thing, as artists and writers, and because you put yourself out there, man. As writers put themselves out there in experiences and situations, and it's probably the most genuine thing that a person can do is just put yourself out there, and what can you take from it? So
yeah.
And but yeah, man, I'll get back in there, dude.
Just do it, bro.
So-
Give me 4 or 5 songs. If you want to give me 5 songs, give me 5 songs, Pat.
Oh, dale. You
You
got
know?
it, man. You got it.
So
Before he goes, you said you've got this coming week. You got an event at Weslaco. Where else can people find you?
They can find me they can find me on Facebook at Patrick Garza. Pretty much that's about it, really.
yeah,
So
you're like me, bro. Like I have other social medias,
Yeah.
but I never tap into much other than Facebook.
yeah.
And
Really, in reality, it's because really everyone knows that I'm out on the island.
Yeah.
And that's really pretty much where I'm at all the time.
Yeah.
And the gigs are always consistent. Those shows, I'm very thankful for them. So my Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays have been consistent for a good while. And but if there's other platforms that I can get on, man, I'll definitely get on them.
No,
you
no.
know,
I was asking about your events. Like you said, you're gonna be at the island. You'll be at what locations?
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. On Saturdays, I'm with Christopher DeVetta over at Longboards from 4:30 to 8:30.
Yeah.
And then Sundays, of course, I love to entertain and play. So my Sundays at Juana's, even though I'm supposed to play from 2 to 5, they let me play if I want from 12 to 6 or 1 to 6 or whatever. Because, man, I just love to play. And I love to entertain people. And, you know, and lately, because, you know, I love going out there, man, and just being out there.
And then you play with Las Chanclas afterwards.
The Chanclas afterwards, yeah. So,
you know, and
yeah, so.
And you did a couple of shows with are they called Teaser,
yeah, Teaser, man. Big shout out to Teaser, John Taylor, Charlie Herrera, Eddie Rangel, and I'm on bass, and Eddie's our lead singer, and quite the front man, I got to tell you. And Charlie, of course, already mentioned how great he is.
Yeah, Charlie. Well, he was an instructor here at for a while. But I think he an instructor here at Guitar Center, but he also teaches. So if you guys are looking for a rock and roll guitar player, he's one of the teachers that teaches electric guitar.
He's also
Charles Herrera is
he's like the fifth Beatle, but in this case he's like the fourth Beatle because he's my backup when I can't play with Chris, and so Charlie will jump in and on bass, yeah. So he's
I've seen him as a guitar player always.
Yeah, he's quite eclectic, man. He's very versatile, and I've known him since he was actually like maybe a teenager. And so to see him develop into the guitar player that he's become, or the musician, that is really something. So
Charlie goes, I gotta go. Great show, guys. I gotta. Where you going? Noe Sanchez, dude, from the barrio here. You know Noe Sanchez, the trumpet player?
Yeah, Noe.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Richard Gonzalez on YouTube saying hi, Pat.
Hey, tell him I said hi, man. Yeah. Tell him I said hi.
Rob Gracia, tell Patrick, ahí está la puerta. I don't know what he means by that.
Oh, that's actually an inside joke, man, because what he's referring to was an incident that there was a misunderstanding or something, and I don't know if it was me or the other guy that said, ahí está la puerta, like, get the hell out of here. Yeah, I don't really, man. He's talking about something that, quite frankly, I pretty much almost forgot about. And so for me to try to remember is like, oh yeah,
está cabrón.
Ahí está la puerta, like when you're mad, or at somebody, it's like ahí está la puerta, don't let it hit you with a good word spit,
the door hit you in the back.
Thanks, Robert.
Right.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, man.
Let's hit it up, bro. Let's
right.
give me some tunes, bro. Give me some tunes.
Como dice Rudy, unas rolas.
Unas rolitas. Yeah, dude. So, what's up, Jonathan?
Well, I'm doing good.
Well, FYI, Saturday we were working with. This Saturday we're working with my camaradas, Los Unidos.
Unidos.
Los Unidos. And then
show them the cup, dude. Show your cup again.
Yeah, quita, Los Unidos.
On the camera.
You're not framed.
Oh,
There's the camera.
Chinga, Jonathan, I thought it was in the frame.
You don't pay attention.
I don't look at I'm not looking at the camera. Anyway, we're working with Los Unidos this weekend. We're working with Ascenso, Rudy.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
With Ascenso, dude, on Saturday. Plus, of course, we'll be at Louis with Joe.
It's because this guy was on the wrong camera. I was like, I can't put you on, bro. I put two cameras on. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah,
Okay.
I unmuted those mics.
Chingaste, vato.
I pre-planned where I was gonna sit, bro.
Pobre vato. Chinga.
This is how you know he's not paying attention, bro. Because he would have seen the cameras only pointed at one spot.
I don't have a video feed on my end.
You had one.
You had one. Well, why don't you? You had one.
I'm just gonna put a TV right there.
Yeah,
Dude,
put a TV.
we have a TV inside the light room, and you just gotta put it on. Anyway, so we got a real busy weekend. I'll be also at Tequila's on Sunday. From from 2 to 5. They're at Tequila's. Me and the wife, Crystal Gem, will be out there jamming out. So, it's para que se animen. So, and then what else, Jonathan? What else you got for me, Jonathan?
As always, if you know anybody, other bands that want to come on the podcast, it's a great opportunity for you to get a couple of free recordings, have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free Whataburger.
Build connections.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the game plan, dude.
One of the clients I talked to today, I was telling him about the fact that we do the podcast, and so it's kind of like our catalog that they can look at. So like, hey, I like this band. Can you have their contact? Yeah, we can pass you guys on to them.
We don't want to be the middleman. We'll just give you the info. We don't want to be the middleman.
Acá, mira, el Derek. ¿Qué onda, Derek?
El Derek, ahí está. What's up, fellas? Awesome jams, Pat. I might have to get on there and share some original stuff. Pues, ¿qué esperas, carnal? ¿Qué esperas? All you gotta do is make that call.
Y Mateo said,
What's the date for Invasion, bro? It was supposed to be the day. It was supposed to be the day. Mateo.
We need to reschedule for them. See when we can make it
I'll
happen.
Mateo, I'll hit you guys up, and you know, we'll see.
Or his band too. Doesn't he play with someone else too?
Oh yeah, Mateo. Don't you gig with the band? Mateo gigs with the band. He has a band too. You're drumming, aren't you? So, anyways, yeah. Anyways, without further ado, man, thank you for joining us here at 421 Breakdown. We got some merch. If you guys want a shirt, shoot me on my messenger, and you know, $30, dude. Let me make una felicita, no mames, you know.
It's
$30, we tengo small, medium, large, extra large, y las 2X's son para mí, no mames. Courtesy of the wife, you know, she bought them. I'm gonna sell them for B. So, anyways, we're good, Jonathan. Anything else? Rudy sat down. Rudy wanted to say something or what?
Mateo said he plays with 2 bands. Pues let us know, dude. Let us know.
Let us know, Mateo. Yeah, brother. So, yeah, we'll be with David Mares and there in Harlingen. So, yeah. Also, yeah. So Friday we'll be at the Broken Sprocket with Panteon. Panteon Fest is happening. If you guys want,
so are you telling me that Harlingen's gonna have the biggest stage, you know, in South Texas, possibly this 4th of July?
Why?
Because we're doing it.
All right.
This
Whatever.
guy.
No, we're not. Nowhere close. But anyways, yeah, Harlingen Freedom Fest will be out there, or at least Rudy and Jonathan will be out there. I'll be at Panteon Fest. We had to
Broken
make some
Sprocket.
adjustments. Your Uncle Richard will be out there with Roque out there at the amphitheater at South Padre Island. So 4th of July out there at the if you're at the island, you know, there's going to be all kinds of DJs, a lot of what do you call singers, you know, that no.
They're called musicians, Rudy.
Yeah, okay, those people. Yeah, ya me falla, güey, ya me falla. And of course, Saturday would be at Louis' backyard out there with Oli DJ. He'll be out there. So Oli in the mix.
And then you have Los Unidos for private. And
Yeah,
also
we have
Ascenso.
Unidos and Ascenso. So anyways, we're ready? All right. Without further ado, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Also, like it and share it, you know, and what else? And hit the bell, whatever.
If you can't put a dislike and you want to dislike, I mean, don't dislike Patrick, but if you want to go specifically to Rudy's page and
See what I
dislike
mean?
him, go ahead and do so.
Puro putazo me dan a mí, pero chinga, ¿qué le hago? Anyways, with you guys, the outro with our good friend, Patrick Lee. Hit it, Patrick.
All right. This song right here is a little tune that I wrote a long time ago. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a really huge Dwight Yoakam fan. Love Dwight Yoakam. And so I wrote a song about him, which I was kind of hoping to play for him when he came down. But I was escorted out by security. No, that's just a joke. That's just a joke. Anyway, this tune is called Somebody Play Me Some Dwight, and it goes something like this. Well, I wear my cowboy hat low, tipped down in the front just so she don't see me crying and see how I'm dying inside, watching her dance with him and hearing her laugh while he spins her around and again. Oh, I'm feeling broken. I want to hear my Yoakam right now. Somebody play me some Dwight. I've got to make this heartache feel right. Somebody play me some Yoakam, 'cause I'm feeling broken tonight, yeah. Somebody play me some Buck, 'cause right now I just don't give a truck. Hey, tomorrow is another day, but tonight somebody play me some Dwight. Always the last to know, and all my friends, they try to tell me so. Oh, but I didn't want to hear any lip, didn't want to talk about it. all them red flags in front of me, and all them telltale signs I did not heed. Oh, I'm feeling broken. I wanna hear my yookum right now. Somebody play me some Dwight. I've gotta make this heartache feel right. Somebody play me some yoga, 'cause I'm feeling broken tonight, yeah. Somebody play me some Buck, 'cause right now I just don't give a truck. Hey, tomorrow is another day, but tonight somebody play me some Dwight. Hang on, y'all. All right now. Somebody play me some Dwight. I've gotta make this heartache feel right. Somebody play me some yoga, 'cause I'm feeling broken tonight, yeah. Somebody play me some Buck, 'cause right now I just don't give a truck. Hey, tomorrow is another day, but tonight somebody play me some Dwight. Hey, tomorrow is another day, but tonight somebody play me some Dwight. Hey, tomorrow is a George Strait day, but tonight, yeah, somebody play me some Dwight. All right now. Oh yeah, a little tune called Somebody Play Me Some Dwight. And this next song right here is a little song that I've written about Mr. George Strait. So this song goes like this. It's called Ode to George. Hey there, troubadour, can you sing me a real sad song? A real sad one about a love that went wrong. No, I don't care whichever one you might play. I'll tell you what, son, how's about a little George Strait? Oh yeah. Does Fort Worth ever even cross her mind? No, I don't think so, not while she's with that other guy. She'll always be something special to me, but all she is now is just a foolhardy memory. Well, my baby, if given the chance, but the king of broken hearts is now what I am. And there sits the chair I told her was mine. She no longer sits there since she got good at goodbye. So hey there, troubadour, that was a real sad song. Now how's about playing me another one? Go on. No, I don't care whichever one you might play. I'll tell you what, son, how's about a little George Strait? A little bit more George if you don't mind. Thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey there, troubadour, can you sing me a real sad song? A real sad one about a love that went wrong. No, I don't care whichever one you might play. I tell you what, son, how's about a little George Strait? I tell you what, son, how's about? I'll tell you what, son, how's about? Tell you what, son, how's about a little George Strait? Oh yeah. A little more straight. A little bit more George if you don't mind. A little more straight. All right now. Oh, thank you all so very, very much, everybody. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And here's one more song for you. This song is for all the girls out there, because you just don't do that to a girl like that. Well, you're thinking that you're king of the mountain, a legend in your own mind, a Rudy Valentino, Humphrey Bogey wannabe who made a good girl cry. No, a good man wouldn't have done her that way. You're giving me and the boys a bad name, what I wouldn't have given to been in your boots. 'Cause a girl like her just don't come around that often, it's true. It's true. No, with a girl like that, you just don't do that. Build her up slowly, then tear her down fast. Bet tonight you're feeling 10 feet tall, but you're small. No, with a girl like that, you just don't do that. Give her a little hope, then take it all back. Just where do you get off by leading her on? Telling her you'll stay 1 minute, the next one you're gone. No, you just don't do that, not to a girl like that. She's a dream come true, any man can see. But for a guy like you who thinks he knows everything, man, you fail to see. Man, you fail to see. She's a dream come true, any man can see. But for a clown like you who thinks he knows everything, man, you fail to see. Man, you fail to see. No, with a girl like that, you just don't do that. Build her up slowly, then tear her down fast. I'll bet tonight you're feeling 10 feet tall, but you're small. No, with a girl like that, you just don't do that. Give her a little hope, then take it all back. Just where do you get off by leading her on? Telling her you'll stay 1 minute, the next one you're gone. Telling her you'll stay 1 minute, the next one you're gone. Yeah, no, you just don't do that, not to a girl like that. No, you just don't do that, not to a girl, not to a girl like that. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you all at the shows. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much, man. Not to a girl like that. No, you just don't do that. Not to a girl like that. No, you just don't do that. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you all.
I feel it coming on, brewing inside of my head. I'm getting closer to the breakdown, the breakdown. I'm about to break. I'm about to break without you. No shame, we've gone too deep, and I'll take this pain with me. Hold on to what we keep, all that we sow shall reap, and about to break. I'm about to break.